So what is hypnotherapy? In this video, I tell you what it is, and I'm also offering you a few tips that you can start using today to start creating change in your life. Now, hypnosis comes from a Greek word, hypnos, meaning to sleep. Many people believe you have to be asleep to be hypnotized, but that's actually a myth. It is not the case. Hypnotherapy does not require sleep at all, but it does require a state of mind that all practitioners refer to as trance. Here's another thing. That state of trance, though, does not have to be where you're laid out, unconscious, I'm falling to the floor, dancing like Elvis, clucking like a chicken, running around like Michael Jackson, and then you don't remember or know what's happening around you. That is incorrect. A bit of an exaggeration that's been made popular in movies and TV and this and that. But I want you to be aware, in fact, that most human beings fall into trance all day long. We fall in and out of trance. And it doesn't take a particular skill or some sort of magic to fall into trance or to be in a state of trance. I want to give you an example. How many times, how often has this happened to you right here? You've driven past your kid's school, you have driven past a hospital you normally drive by every day on your way home. You get to your driveway, you turn the keys to turn your car off, and you're like, how did I get here? How did I get here? You have zero recollection of passing by that hospital or the school. And somehow you're in front of your door and you're completely safe. And you didn't run into a wall or another car. You didn't crash into something horrible. So what happened in that scenario likely is that the sound of the wind, the sound of your rolling tires, perhaps just the sitting in the car listening to the music relaxed you to the point where you were in that state of light trance, okay? And you're home and you don't even realize it, okay? So in hypnosis, we want to get to that mental state where you're not asleep. You're not asleep, but you're able to bypass the chatter of your conscious mind that you need to keep you focused in your day-to-day life, and go a little deeper into the subconscious mind to access your deeper motivations, to access the information you do not typically carry around in your day-to-day life. As for therapy, most of us are familiar with the term therapy. There are many different forms of therapy. In this case, we're talking about behavior therapy, where we learn new skills. We process our thoughts, we explore our feelings, we consider underlying reasons and contributing factors or triggers for certain actions and behaviors. And then we come up with new ideas, new solutions, we make new decisions about how to move forward. Hypnotherapy, therefore, is a combination of hypnosis and therapy. The hypnotherapy practitioner, you, I hope, guides the patient into that light state of trance we talked about. And while the client is in that state, essentially a therapy session is conducted using various techniques that you learn in the course that guides you, if you're hypnotizing yourself or your client, to new decisions, to find the source of that behavior you want to release, or those patterns you want to recalibrate, or those behaviors that you want to let go of because they're no longer serving you or they're getting in your way, in order to create and establish new, positive, life-affirming, success-building decisions. An added benefit of hypnotherapy is that while we're hypnotized, we are more suggestible. Meaning, if we make a decision in that mental state, we're more likely to integrate that information and remember it and keep the new decision. Therefore, increasing the likelihood of that new behavior taking root and holding. So here are those 3 powerful hypnotherapy tips you can begin to use now to start creating success in any area of your life, okay? Number 1, I want you to change the way you breathe. Simple as that, right? Instead of anxiety-ridden, short and sharp, hollow breaths, like I want you to take time to practice taking long, slow, deep breaths into your belly. Yeah, in through your nose, out through your mouth, to start learning how to settle yourself. Number 2, change the way you speak. Change the words you're using to yourself or that you're receiving, because perception is reality. If that negative self-talk is king, negative reality is the result you'll see. So change that. Number 3, change the way you use your powerful imagination. Use that awesome brain of yours to visualize what you are creating. Yeah? And do that with joy, anticipation, expectation. Visualize it, even as you're creating it. Because if the mind can conceive it, you can achieve it. Visualize it. See it, even if you are still in the process of creating it. See it now. I want you to do that now. Okay? See you in the next course.